Tuesday, day 2 of Lisbon. Today is also the day that we're leaving. We've got a shoot at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's quarter to 11 in the morning. We've just been hanging out at the hotel for the morning. We woke up, had like a little bit of a lie-in because it's been pretty non-stop for the past week. We got up about 7:30, got ready. We went upstairs to the roof terrace again, had some breakfast. And then we've just been packing and getting everything sorted to leave the hotel. We need to check out at 12. So we need to make sure that we've got everything packed, ready for the shoot, so that we can just grab the bags and go to the shoot. And then we're going to need to go straight from the shoot to the airport because our flight is, I think it's like 8 PM. And obviously if the shoot starts at 4, we need to be at the airport like 2 hours before our flight. It means we need to go basically straight from the shoot to the airport to make sure we're there with enough time to check in and go through security and everything. We'll also probably get some food at the airport. As of now, there's not a whole lot we're doing today before the shoot. We did plan to possibly go to the beach, but that didn't really work out because it meant that we would have had to drive somewhere or get an Uber or something like that somewhere. Which would be about half an hour drive, and then we'd have to try and get back to the hotel in time to shower before we check out, and it just wouldn't really have worked. So that's one of the reasons we've just been hanging out here so far. But there is a really big park just down the road from the hotel. I haven't been there yet, so we're going to go and check that out in a minute. Quarter to 11, we're going to leave the hotel in a second. We just left the hotel now. We're walking down to the park. It's down this road here, I think. It's a really big park. It's got like a really cool fountain as well. I haven't been there yet, but we drove past it yesterday in our Uber back to the hotel, and it looked really cool. So we're gonna go check it out. Have you guys seen it actually yet?
Only driven past it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was when you had the moped, right? And just like that, we're at the park already. It's pretty nice. This is the view of it behind, and then we're kind of stood on top of where the fountain is, I think. I think the fountain's just over by the balcony bit. That's actually quite steep.
Oh yeah, a bit wet as well.
Especially with flip-flops on. Oh, this is what the fountain usually is. I'm guessing it's only turned on at certain times because...
Oh no!
Yeah, all of the water's just still at the moment. The fountain was on yesterday when we drove past it in the Uber, but it's not now. We've stopped in a little part of the park where we're just sitting down. I don't know where Doug's gone. He walked off this way somewhere. I think he's trying to find this like cocktail bar that one of our Uber drivers yesterday recommended to us, said it was really good. I think he's looking for that. And then we're going back to the hotel in about 45 minutes because we need to check out at 12. It's 11:15. So we'll check out, leave all of our bags there, and then we've got about 4 hours between checking out and the shoot. Since we're here and it's grassy, it's nice weather, probably gonna do some like flips and stuff. Ross wants to see if he can still do one.
Where's good?
Right about where you are.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, soft landing. Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Nice.
The bridge.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah.
We are all packed up now, we're ready to check out of the hotel. Doug's just doing one last nervous check. It's 12 o'clock, it's actually 1 minute past 12. That means it's time to check out.
Should we walk down to that like main street and maybe have a look at some of the nice little cafes and the restaurants around there? Oh yeah, see him?
We've just left the hotel and come back to the park where the fountain is. The fountain's on now. Yeah, it doesn't look that impressive from up here actually. It's still pretty cool though. There's the fountain. It definitely looks a lot better down here from up at the top. You get more of a gauge of how big it actually is. Walking for a little bit. We've stopped at this little place. It's kind of like a square in the middle of the street, and there's like a little cafe place. So we've stopped to get some food. It looks really good. We've got some little chicken wraps, although they are quite little, so we're probably gonna have to get more than one.
Little wrap.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye. We've now left the hotel. We checked out earlier when we first left, but obviously we left all of the bags because we had the huge bag and the sound kit that Russell's got. We've picked those up. We've ordered an Uber. We're just on our way to the shoot. Well, we're about to be on our way to the shoot. The Uber is on its way. Jose is coming to pick us up. He's 5 minutes away. We finished that shoot now. The end of that was all a little bit rushed because we're heading straight to the airport now. It's 6 o'clock. We need to be at the airport kind of as soon as possible from now really. But we finished that shoot, went well. We interviewed 2 people from the same company, left, we've called an Uber, that's what we're in now, and we're heading to the airport. I'm changing out of my jeans because it's pretty warm. What?
You were being serious about it.
Yeah, well, I have my shorts on underneath.
Yeah, I didn't know you had your...
Yeah, I still had shorts on underneath. I just threw my jeans over the top of these shorts to do the interview because I thought it'd be a little bit better than just wearing the shorts. These aren't very smart shorts, so I threw the jeans on over the top. Because the weight's like way over, so we're trying to figure out how we can take different bags on the plane or put it all into one bag, but then that takes us over the limit, so we're trying to figure it out now. We think we've kind of managed it. We've like moved stuff around to kind of get the weights sorted. We think we're just getting this bag wrapped up because that's the one that like the back just rips off completely, so we need to sort that out. Things are going okay. Not great, but okay. We have now finally made it through to the gate. The last part of the trip has been pretty stressful with like getting all the bags sorted and stuff like that. I think we've managed it. The last part is just to get onto the plane, although the plane is delayed by about 25 minutes, so we've got some food. We're just waiting for it now. It's 7:45. We're supposed to be leaving at 8, but I think it's delayed. No, it's 8 or 8:30 we're supposed to be leaving. 8:30. 8:30 we're supposed to be leaving, but it's not leaving until about 9, so we've got some time. Our flight's now giving us a gate to go to, although they're still not boarding, but we're going to go and queue up because I imagine it's going to be boarding pretty soon. I'm going to end this vlog here. This was the last day in Lisbon, the second day in Lisbon. It's been pretty good, the last part pretty stressful.